into your escape. Here are your captains, you're in their domain. JP, Rayshawn, Tim and Heather Ray. No flags, no fouls, just fiery debates, turning whistles and plays into your escape. Oh, it's game night, light burning, bright passes take flight. Sparks ignite, we break it down, the magic unfolds in this football fever, pure gold. It's game night, like a roar crowd. Rayshawn decides, game plan proud. Tim's playbook twist makes the world rewind. Heather's hot takes always blow your mind. Feel the hits and the grind, the classic talk. Every moment alive, every moment alive. Every yard we start, from the field to the screen, heartbeats collide. It's a Monday blitz, buckle black, the tension's high. Here are your captains, you're in their domain. JP, Rayshawn, Tim and Heather Rain. No flags, no fouls, just fiery debates, turning whistles and...
You're good.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? And I don't know if I am. I am good. How's everybody doing tonight?
You might have to change Discord.
Just give me a hot second before I introduce everybody else. This one?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to test this here in just a second. How's everybody doing tonight? It's been an interesting week for me.
That's one way to put it.
It's going to be an even more interesting week for me. I've had a lot going on this past couple of weeks, 3 weeks, so I haven't really been paying attention to football as much as I should. I did see games. I seen the Packer game and a couple of other bits and pieces of games. My uncle just recently passed away, so I've been helping my aunt and my cousins deal with the pain of losing their father. I lost my father in the most recent, I think, if I remember correctly. Nope, Aunt Shirley.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
So I'm the one that's here. My other cousins who we just lost our aunt last year.
Yeah. They're
in Texas, so so we have been dealing with that. This Sunday is going to be really hard for me. I may take a week off because I will not be watching hardly any football at all. Because his wake and funeral are
this
Sunday.
Weekend. Yeah.
So that being said, I'll probably be drunk. And not. No.
What? You're not drunk already?
No.
Okay.
No. I was gonna drink some tonight, but I didn't do the ice machine. So I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna play the game here. So I created this football team. This is a Horny Goat University. I am going to... You can do a team builder for... You can do a team builder for Madden, and I'm going to do the same thing for the Horny Goat NFL team. And everybody's going to have a part in it.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Everybody's going to have a part in that, and that is going to be from an executive or coaching standpoint. So, there's going to be decisions that need to be made. Because it's monies are involved. But let's move on. So let's talk some football this week. I'm going to go through scores. Like I said, I did not watch hardly any football this weekend. I watched a little bit of college football. I hate bringing it up, but my uncle just passed away. He passed away during the Badger game, middle of the third quarter. So I'm just going to give you a little backstory. I have experienced death before, but never in the same room. It takes a lot out of you.
Again makes it second and medium.
I'm sitting there watching somebody take their last breaths. And it takes a toll on your mind and your body.
It does.
And your soul. So
So
I've been a little, I wouldn't say despondent, but a little not normal. Does that make sense to you? I mean, the normal that Heather is used to.
It
the
makes
normal,
sense.
The normal you guys are used to are. Like, I haven't been confrontational at all. Really, like, not really argumentative, but in a debate mode.
Like debative, yeah. I get you.
I haven't been really combative, as far as that goes. So I have been a little bit. We've been dealing with that. So that being said, I just want everybody to know I may seem like this is when you guys need to take over the show. Is all I'm saying. So as we start, I'm going to go through the scores, and if you guys watched any of the game, please let me know, and we'll go through it. I know Thursday I did not watch the Steelers versus the Bengals.
I started watching it, and then I got distracted with something else, probably with the baby.
Because I personally didn't care. I don't care for either team.
Yeah.
I don't watch a team I don't give a shit about. But the Bengals ended up beating the Steelers 33-31.
Yes.
Yeah,
which surprised a lot of people.
It surprised me.
Yeah.
So there's that. The Rams beat the Jaguars 35-7. That was a Sunday morning game. Again, we didn't watch it. I watched bits and pieces of it, but we had to go to. My uncle wanted to have a party. It was supposed to be Sunday, and he passed Saturday, so we ended up going to that, spending time with family and helping them do things, and to that extent. I'd pretty much been like what's the word I'm looking for? The liaison, blase, kind of just sitting there, making sure everybody's taken care of and all that shit. The Eagles beat the Vikings 28-22. I have heard, and I didn't see any of this, but I heard that the Vikings fucked up. They should have won this game. The Eagles, I don't know, man. I've been saying it. They're going to get the best shot of every team.
Yeah.
So.
Well, based on the highlights I saw, sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, the running game was just shot. I think Vikings was prepared for that. Either they was prepared for the running game, or Saquon is hurt, and he did show some hurt, like he got hurt from a tackle or whatnot. Very late in getting up, he was laying on the field. But other than that, the throwing game was top notch for Jalen Hurts at least. And how, people were just saying how, this guy can't throw or blah, blah, blah. He threw for over 300 yards, if I'm not mistaken correctly.
So,
A.J. Brown and Devontae. Huh?
Go ahead. Finish.
I was going to say A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith had a hand in that, scoring like 3 touchdowns. I think combined they had like about 500 or maybe 600 yards. So they was doing good. Even the defense stepped up.
So, like I said, and I've been saying, I don't think Jalen Hurts is shielded by all the receivers he has.
Yes.
Don't buy into that he's a great quarterback, and I don't buy into it. I'm not saying he's bad. You find out how good a quarterback is, when they don't, they make the other talent around them better. Like Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has never had a top-tier receiver. He's got one now in DK Metcalf. But Jalen Hurts has A.J. Brown. He has Devontae Smith. He has
Dallas.
the kid they got in the first round. They have a couple of other guys. They have Dallas Goedert. They have Saquon Barkley. So they've surrounded Jalen Hurts, and they're protecting Jalen Hurts from looking bad. Now, Jalen Hurts hasn't looked good.
No, he hasn't.
Even with all of that talent. So that's where I'm saying I understand why they got him as a top-tier quarterback, but I don't think he is that guy. I don't think he could go to the Jets and make them Super Bowl contenders and make those players better. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not shitting on the fact that I'm not trying to get a rise out of you. I'm actually
I hear you.
pointing out that although he is a great quarterback, I don't think that he is at the level of an Aaron Rodgers, a Brett Favre,
Without
a Peyton. This is where people are putting him, which is an unnecessary. That's asking a lot of a guy. He has a lot of talent. Yes, Peyton Manning had Marvin Harrison, but he didn't have anybody else. That's why Marvin Harrison had like 130 catches in 1 year, because Peyton. Yeah, he had Dallas Clark, but Dallas Clark was an outlet. He didn't have that guy. Besides Marvin Harrison, when you look at Jalen Hurts, again, he's got 3 number ones on his as receivers, essentially. And that's good drafting and good general manager doing his job. And there's nothing wrong with that. But then the Eagles are going to run into the problem of, are we going to be able to re-sign all of these guys? And it's not going to be possible. They're going to have to make a decision on Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, or this kid. And I think they drafted him in the first round to take over. So you may see A.J. Brown leave, and then you may see Devontae Smith leave.
And I hear what you're saying. Without the O-line, the particular O-line that he has right now, Jalen Hurts is not quick with decision making. You know, throwing the ball or whatever. He's very hesitant. He dances around and he runs. I get it. Or he will hand it off.
Now, what I did see was a play where they did the tush push, and the Vikings stopped it. Is this how they do that now? Because that was a legal play.
It's the only way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what was the question?
That was a question?
It was a rhetorical question.
Oh, sorry.
I don't think that it's going to fully stop it, because essentially he's taking himself out of the play. So what's going to happen? They're going to snap the ball, and they're just going to have those 3 front offensive linemen push him down, and then Jalen Hurts is just going to jump over him.
Yeah.
So essentially, there still is not going to be a fucking... Because if you notice, they go down and Jalen Hurts stays low so he doesn't fumble.
In the first half. And the problem is, they're already down in this game.
That's...
But the problem is they can't jump over it.
Well, no, but you know...
That's another thing. That's another reason why the play doesn't work. Defensive players cannot jump over it. They get a 15-yard penalty for it.
they work it right, you get two of your strongest guys. Well, three of your strongest guys, really, because you got the one in the front going down to stop the push.
Receiver makes the grab.
But then you have the two on either side going over top. Well, not really over top, but reaching to stop.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but teams have been trying that, and it don't work.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. So it's more the play is more of a want to, and until you change the rules and allow defensive players to jump over players, it's never gonna fucking work. It's never going to fucking work stopping that fucking play.
Or change the rule to allow defensive players to put teammates.
Here's another fucking thing that pisses me off, and it happened in the 49ers game. This is why I think they need to get rid of the fucking goddamn fucking push period. When a player's momentum is stopped, you blow the fucking whistle. The play is over. The play is fucking over. I don't fucking care if he's still turning his legs. If he is being pushed back and then all of a sudden an offensive lineman comes in and then hits him and he gets a little bit of momentum and the referee still blows the whistle. The thing is they're still dragging. The 49ers had a play where a touchdown that should not have been a touchdown. Should have been a 15-yard penalty. Because I seen it in a Wisconsin game where a player dragged, and he dragged him, and he got a 15-yard penalty for it. In the NFL, is that legal? You can't help a player. You can't pick a player up and push and carry him. Period. That is a rule. There's a 15-yard penalty if you do that. So that should have been called. And we'll get to that play. This is why I think the entire push-pull shit needs to go away. Because it is not helping the sport. It's actually ruining it, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It
will be away by next season.
No, it won't. They'll never do it.
Look how long it took them to change the kicking rules.
Well, they royally fucked that up. That's the story.
I actually like the kicking rule. No. It makes complete sense.
You talking about like the punt return kick?
Nope, just the kick.
Kick return?
Just the kick.
Oh.
Fucking base.
So the Patriots beat the Titans 31-13. Tim, did you see any of that?
Yeah, I saw the game. The Patriots looked like a competent football team finally.
That's shocking.
They look like they actually know what the fuck they're doing.
But look at who they played before you start praising them like they're great. I'm just saying.
I realize who they played, but last year they did not play really anyone, and they looked like they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. This year, at least, they are watchable. That's all I care about is I can watch them.
Well, any game is watchable. I get what you're saying, but I think any game is watchable. It's just you have to.
Not a Browns game.
I would have watched
or
it. Like if football is on, I'll watch it. I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it, but I'll watch it.
Mm-hmm.
So the Titans are just, they're not.
No. Patriots have one of the easiest schedules in the league, so with the way they're playing, they really have no excuse not to at least contend for a playoff spot.
All right, let me see here. The Panthers beat the Jets 13-6.
Beating the Jets is not much of an accomplishment.
No, Jets have
You mean
offense.
the Jets beat the Jets?
No, the Panthers beat the Jets. I don't get what you mean by
He's calling the Panthers the Jets.
Return starts from
No, I'm calling it the Jets defeat themselves.
that. No, I don't think that's the case. They're just not very good. They're good defensively. Offensively, they're a complete shit show. The Browns beat the Dolphins 31-6. I think it's time to get rid of Mike McDaniel.
They should have gotten rid of him like 2 weeks ago.
Should have got rid of him fucking last year. I said they should have gotten rid of him last year.
When is the cutoff time to get rid of like coaches?
Whenever they fucking want to fire them.
Whenever they want, really.
There is no. It's not
So
like
what
a
you're
trade.
thinking of is
It's
the
not a
Coach
trade.
Car-
No, it's a trade deadline.
Yeah, what you're thinking of is Coach Carousel, which is coaches get shifted around, fired, and all this bullshit at the beginning of the season.
So, well, it's off season. The coach carousel is a thing in the off season, and that's just a term for who gets fired and who they sign. So, if you fire Mike McDaniel, they're gonna have an interim head coach because bringing in a new coach now makes no fucking sense. That's why I don't agree with firing a guy in the middle of the season because it serves no purpose for anything.
It actually hurts a lot more.
It hurt, yeah, it does. I mean, you'll get a gem every once in a while, but it's very rare. So, firing a coach, you can fire a coach whenever the fuck you want. If the coach looks at you the wrong way, not your fault. I mean,
but in the long-term sense of the situation, it's better to wait until the end of the season.
I get what you're saying, and that's a personal preference, and I agree with you. I would never fire a coach in the middle of the season because it serves no purpose. Because then your fan base is like, oh, now let's bring in the guy. No, you can't because you're gonna bring him in, and he's gonna look at this roster, and he's gonna go,
I don't want to play any of these guys.
I don't. So you have to just. That's all I'm saying. So there is no. That's a personal preference. That's just me.
The Packers did it with Mike McCarthy,
and it was terrible. Terrible. The Packers were worse when they fired him. The Packers were still a competitive football team when they fired him, which made no sense to me. I mean, they went 6-11 or 6-10 or something like that, but it's still. My point is, they whatever. So yeah.
Picking up some positive yards.
The Bears beat the Saints 26-14. No, the Bears are going to be competitive.
I could see that.
The Chiefs beat the Raiders 31-0. Is there anything you guys want to argue with me about the Chiefs this week?
No.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't think the Chiefs is that good this season.
I don't think the Chiefs are that good either.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game,
but there's no calls that were made in this game that you.
No.
None of us really watched. Neither one of us really watched it, so I can't.
There was no.
I will say in the 49ers game, Baker Mayfield was
Baker Mayfield's an idiot.
He was angry at the referees.
The referees, yeah.
For what?
Bullshit calls.
What? You can't just say bullshit calls. What bullshit calls?
They didn't say in the article, but he's getting fined for arguing with them.
Yeah,
I think what one specific play you're talking about was at the end of the game.
Okay.
Yeah? No, I'm asking.
Like I said, they didn't say in the article. All I know is that he was arguing with them most of the game for pretty much half of the calls that he made.
Here's the deal. I don't disagree with what he's saying, but publicly doing it makes.
Well, it wasn't really publicly. He was, yes, publicly, but he was doing it on the field where nobody can really hear what he was saying.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12.
And there was a play where he was running to get to first down. He slid. He was like on the ground already, and the defender came in like forearm, like phenomenal forearm.
Here's my question. Okay, that's fine. Was the guy going for already in the motion of making a play on Baker Mayfield?
Yes.
Okay, then it can't go for
Yeah, that was one of the arguments.
So Baker Mayfield needs to shut the fuck up. I'm just saying. I'm not.
Like, they can't make a sudden stop while they in full speed, you know?
Correct. The Colts will come. Let me know. The Colts beat the Chargers 38-24. I don't want to say this, but the Colts are the real deal.
Yeah, they're looking really good.
Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive.
Jonathan Taylor guy.
That Jonathan Taylor, man, I watched him in college. Man, he's really good. He's just. I'm surprised he wasn't the first round.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again.
The Broncos beat the Giants 33-32. I honestly think the Giants are a competitive football team. Maybe Dabble has found something to make him possibly stick around. These are the kinds of games where he's being competitive that'll have him stick around. I don't know. I didn't see the game. I think the Giants were winning.
Oh my God, yes they were.
Rayshawn, go ahead. You said you watched this. Go ahead.
Yeah, they had like a 19-0 lead, and at the fourth quarter they gave up 33 points.
They got 33 points in the fourth quarter.
They gave
fourth quarter they gave up 33 points.
In the
Giants versus Broncos?
No. Oh my God, they did. No, the Giants gave up 33 points in the fourth quarter. 46 points scored in the fourth quarter.
That is a defensive
fucking game.
It was Madden. Someone turned the sliders all the way up.
For one team. Let me look at the
it was funny because somebody put the breakdown of each.
Was it 32-0?
Yes.
Are you shitting me?
Nope.
It was like it was. I gotta find that graphic again.
It is a cardinal example of a defense collapse.
It was Giants.
Hold on.
Giants in the lead for most of the night, and then all of a sudden the Broncos just went, "Fuck you."
Okay.
I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that
I just want to see what they scored before they even remotely scored.
Incompletion, they come up on
Well,
2nd and 10 from the 45.
just give me a second.
I think it was 19-0. It was 19-0 before the
19-0.
fourth. Yes, before the fourth. And I believe Jackson Dart threw an interception. I'm not sure. I think that happened
so
in
the
fourth.
Giants took a 19-0 lead, and then in the fourth quarter, so the Broncos scored a touchdown. It was 19-8. Got a 2-point conversion. The Giants came back, scored a touchdown with 10 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, making the score 26-8. The Broncos drove down the field, and with 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go, it was 26-16. Denver was down by 10 at that point. I don't know what happened. Was there a fumble or something? Hold on, let me look at. It's good because this is interesting to me. The Broncos. So in 3 plays, 5 yards, Jackson Dart threw a short pass over the middle intended for T. Johnson. It was intercepted by Sternad at the Giants' 40. Sternad returned to the New York Giants 19 for his gain, and then in 4 plays, the Broncos scored a touchdown on a 2-yard pass from Bo Nix to R.J. Harvey. Scores 26-23. Then, again, did he throw another fucking interception? Hold on. Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. 3 plays in 2 yards. What in the fuck were they doing? They Scatterbull ran left end for no gain. Scatterbull ran for right guard for no gain. And then they threw a pass.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God. So then they punted. Holy shit, man. Are you kidding me? Hold on. I lost it. Give me a second. Because I'm looking at the scoring plays. All right. So maybe Dabble needs to be fired. Anyway, so the Broncos then drove the field with 1 minute and 51 seconds left. The Broncos took the lead 30-26. Jackson Dart then ran a touchdown in with 37 seconds to go. So I don't know. 7 plays, 65 yards. The Broncos give up a touchdown. Broncos have a really good defense, so for them to give up a touchdown late is pretty alarming. 7 plays is 65 yards. It just tells you this prevent defense shit don't work in the NFL.
Never has.
So the Giants score a touchdown, and then Will Lutz, with no time, kicked a 39-yard field goal. Now, what happened is what I want to see, and I'll get into it here in a second. Just give me a second here. Oh. They did it with no time on the clock. So let me see. They kicked off. 37 seconds. Right? 61 yards from the New York. And so they got the ball to 35. Again, this is why I like the kickoff rule. The ball starts 35. You're putting this is why you don't kick out of the fucking end zone. You make a team drive the length of the field. Kick it kick it into that fucking mark target and try to stop them. I don't know what they're doing here. So anyway, Bo Nix passes deep middle to Mims for a gain of 29 yards to the New York Giants 48. A 5-yard penalty on Brian Burns for a neutral zone infraction. And then a 22-yard pass from Bo Nix to Cortland Sutton for 22 yards. They had 3 seconds left. They kicked the field goal, game over. Man. That's insane to me.
See, what the Giants should have done was manage that clock properly.
That is on the coaching staff. That's a coaching staff thing. No, it's okay. We're good.
Yeah, but it was a picture showing the breakdown between each play. It was just the score. Yeah, it was just funny to see it going. Giants leading. The Broncos going, no, not anymore.
They said they prayers and ate their vitamins.
I did watch this next game. The Packers and the Cardinals. All I'm gonna say is, remember the travel thing? You could see it. The offense was sluggish. The defense was. I'm not gonna say they were bad, but they were the real problem. They were really sluggish. And then I think they finally woke up in the second half. The Cardinals. I think a lot of it was the travel. Also, and this is, again, the travel plus, they didn't leave until Saturday, and their plane was delayed 5 hours, so they didn't get out there until late.
Yeah.
So that is part of the problem right there. But they ended up winning, and this is what good teams do. This is what good Super Bowl teams do. They finish the job. They do what's right. So they ended up winning the game.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half.
27-23.
27-23. The Cowboys beat the Commanders 44-22. The Commanders they're not very good. I think they're a one-hit wonder team until they get some pieces. They're good on offense, but they traded away Brian Robinson, which I think was a mistake.
Now from the pistol formation.
The 49ers beat the Falcons 20-10. Again, that one controversial play that wasn't called and should have. I can understand that. That is, you want to talk about favoritism. Because I know everybody fucking talked about it last week. If that isn't favoritism, I don't know what is. Now that being said, I don't think that's the case. I think they just missed the call. They're so used to fucking running backs. And the referees will probably say, oh, he was still moving his feet. That don't fucking matter. The guy was dragging him. His momentum was stopped, and then he was grabbed by a player, one of his offensive linemen, into the end zone. That is a 15-yard fucking penalty. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, that's right. You're right.
Yep. Okay. That's
Part
all
of the
I'm saying.
problem is,
That's all I'm saying.
part of the problem is, as I maintain, is the league's gone too far in the we want more offense.
Yes, and I get it, but so that's that. They ended up winning 20-10. The Lions beat the Buccaneers 24-9. So we know the Buccaneers definitely are not the best team in the league.
They couldn't move the ball at all, and they got fucking
the Lions.
out.
The Lions may be the best team in the NFC. But
If
they
they
lost
get out
to
of-
one team. They've lost to one team.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first
And that's the
down.
first game of the year, and that's the Packers.
Timeout call by the
So
offense.
until they beat
They
the
lost
Packers,
twice.
until they beat the Packers, the best team in the NFC right now is Green.
Tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making
Argue
You know, Lions lost. They lost to the Chiefs. I'm arguing right now. They lost to the Chiefs.
Who did?
He's brought down after a big first
Lions.
Lions.
Okay, I'm not arguing. I'm saying Green Bay is the best team in the NFC. I
One
don't
of the things I love
think-
about this running
But the
back
Lions
is not
was.
just this defense
The
trying to
Lions had a
defend
ton
him
of
running the
false
football.
starts.
As you can see here
False
early in this
starts.
game, trying to get him involved in the
Okay.
passing game.
Okay.
Great call.
They look to throw it here on second down.
This is the
Makes the
penalties
grab.
for that
It's
game.
Tate. Heads
Where
out
did
of
you
bounds
find
after a
that?
solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first
Hey,
down.
Google me,
save
baby.
that site.
Who's gotta love this offense picking
We
up
can-
so many first
We can
downs.
look at individual penalties.
It gives you the
I used
players
to have defensive
that
guys come down
committed
and
it,
tell me
how,
when we'd have a
in what
long drive,
order,
how
at
much
what
it would allow them
timestamp,
to rest and go
what
out.
down,
shit.
order, the
Okay,
distance,
well that's an
that if it was
analytics thing. That's
if it
shit
was
I would fucking
declined
do.
or not.
That's shit I would fucking do right there. That's analytics that I would get behind. Is because I'm an analytics guy. I don't believe that it makes a player, but it's just an interesting talking point when it comes to all of that. I don't think it's and then
Like
the
factors
Seahawks-
of why
Yeah.
team
Why-
won.
No, it's not a factor. Like you look at the best players in the major leagues, they talk about their analytics more than they talk about the intangibles.
Yeah.
They're trying to get rid of intangibles. Don't make a great play.
Play here as the offense takes a timeout.
Okay, so let's.
No, not that site.
So
Another
with
one.
only a few seconds left in the half,
Um,
the field goal unit.
And then
Break,
this
break press.
Monday night, and this is the last doubleheader Monday night.
Thank you.
The Seahawks beat the Texans 27-19. Nothing that I've seen on this.
There was a little controversy in that game.
As far as
CJ Stroud was sacked in his own end zone, and they were not given a safety.
that's
Like I said, it was a
that's
little
not a
controversy.
that's not
It's
even a
major.
controversy. That's just referees being dumb and missing a call.
Right.
It's not over, but I think both sides know this is
All right.
on the verge
So, do you guys will do the power rankings and then the panel standings? Is there anything from this past weekend's games that you want to raise? 'Cause
No, I'm good.
No, the Buccaneers. I believe they lost Mike Evans for a year.
Yeah, they did.
He's got
concussion
a
and broken clavicle.
broken collarbone.
Okay,
Okay, just say collarbone.
It's something.
In the end zone, it's Graham.
it's the bone.
And he stopped at the
All
red
right.
zone. Good job by the
So
coverage
I'm
team.
going to
And the Ohio
pause the
State
game.
offense comes back onto the field. The passing game's been on
All
fire.
right,
The
look.
defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions.
The power rankings for this
What
week.
a great
The,
job to be able
the
to
Jets are
establish
at
some rhythm to
32,
offense.
the
When you can
Titans
run
at
Right for-
31,
it
the
just
Dolphins at
opens up the
30,
playbook. You can
Raiders
continue
at
to run, you
29,
can go
Saints
play
at
action,
28,
you really keep the
Browns at
defense on your
27,
heels
Giants
when
at
you can run the ball
26,
like
Cardinals
this.
at
Nice
25.
play.
You guys can see this. I'm not going to read all of them. We're going to get to the controversial stuff. So let me see.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
How the Cowboys should be higher, personally. They
How about the
kind of
timing
have
here
been
by the
winning
defense
games.
to shoot that
Oh.
gap?
They're
As an
21.
offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that. Close that gap.
Yeah, I know. They should be
Otherwise,
higher
it's a
than
long day.
20.
I'm saying for those.
So a
I'm
very
saying for
They-
them on the call because
they-
if they have it.
They should be where the Commanders are.
to throw. It's saying.
The
You think so?
Chargers- Huh?
Made by the tight end.
You think so?
Absolutely. They just kicked the shit out of them.
Nice play there.
You know,
They just
with
beat the
lead
shit
in
out-
the
44 to
championship in the
22.
second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators who
I mean, you see where Atlanta's at? I will put them there.
No, because they lost.
Yes. Yeah, Atlanta, Chargers, and yeah.
Except for the Panthers. Now, if you want to make that argument, we'll put the Panthers at 16, the Cowboys at 17, the Falcons at 18, and then we'll put
Second down after that run on the previous play.
The Commanders.
the Commanders at 19.
Could go with that.
The wide receiver coming in motion now.
That sounds better.
I would put the Jaguars at 18, the Falcons at 19, and the Commanders. Well, the Commanders at 19 and the Falcons at 20. That makes more sense because the Jaguars lost.
I will raise Carolina.
But that's
So-
really the only controversy that I have. 14, the Bears, Steelers at 13.
First down. Looking to throw the football.
I would jump the Bears over the Steelers. Why?
Yep.
And everybody's like, why? Because the Steelers lost. They lost to the Bengals, who
Absolutely.
are the 24th best team in the NFL. The Bears beat.
Incomplete. So it's second down and 10.
I'm trying to
Don't pay enough
remember who they
attention to the
beat.
Bears.
The Bears.
They beat the Saints.
Okay.
They beat.
So they beat the Saints, but they still beat the Saints.
It's a loss.
Yeah, they
They
still
still
won.
won. The Steelers still lost. So I would flip these two. The 49ers, yes, I can understand. Patriots, I don't
I don't see them
know.
getting that close to
They
10.
should be that high.
Seventh play of the drive
You know,
coming up.
I'm not saying they're bad. I just don't know how good they really are.
Back to throw.
I mean, yes, they beat the Bills, but
Tight end makes the grab. The reception
That's all.
nets about 7 yards, but
the Broncos at 10, the Bills at 9, the Buccaneers deserve to drop. I'd never believe them to be the best team in football.
Understandable, but why the Bills gotta be at 9 over
Because
Tampa Bay?
because they are still really
and be
good.
able to pick up nice big gains like this.
But the
Wait,
Bills had
you
a
haven't
had a
even
bye
seen
week.
you haven't even seen it yet, buddy. Just fucking wait. We haven't even gotten there yet.
Just wait till the first round.
I'm there now. The 7th is the Rams. The 6th is the Eagles. Can understand it. Completely understand it. 5 is the Packers. 4 is the Seahawks. How in the fuck are the Seahawks better than the Packers? They're not. 3.
Are they better than the
Who do
Eagles?
you are you seeing the screen?
be tackled at the 7.
I'm looking.
Look at who 3 is.
Yeah, favoritism.
They're trying to get
That's not favoritism. Now,
That is egregious. That was 6 spots.
so the
Jumped up.
Chiefs jumping up that high has nothing to do with the NFL.
the ball out near the 25.
If anybody, and it's what I was saying last week, and everybody wanted to jump down my fucking throat. It is the fucking so-called pundits think the Chiefs are really that good. That is the problem. It's not an NFL problem. It is the experts' problem. Because they're overhyping a team that is 4-3. The Seahawks are 5-2. The Packers are 4-1-1. The Eagles are 4-2.
5-2.
5-2. The Rams
is
are
5-2.
5-2. The Buccaneers are 6-2 or 5-2.
5-2.
The Bills are 5-2, I think. Right?
Well, Denver and Patriots is 5-2, and the Bills is 4-2.
I mean, I can understand. Yes, the Chiefs have won like 3 in a row, right? But the Packers have won 2 in a row against 2 really good football teams. I believe them to be 2 good football teams. The Bengals aren't as bad as everybody thinks. They still have pretty good defense, and if they had a quarterback, they can beat teams. They just beat the Steelers. So for everybody saying that they're not good, the teams that Green Bay either lost to, has tied, or had a close game with, the Packers have had a tough schedule. They played the Lions, the Commanders, they played the Browns, who have pretty much kept teams at bay, except for this past week. No, they won 31-13. So what I'm saying is you're looking at this, and the Chiefs they've lost to 3 teams that aren't that great. Not bad, but aren't great. How in the fuck can you put a team at 3? This is the experts saying that the fucking Chiefs are the best team in football because they have one guy.
To move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there.
Number 2 is the Colts, and number 1 is the Lions.
Second down play coming up.
Now the Lions just beat the Buccaneers, who were number 1, and then they had the Lions. The Lions lost to the Packers.
Looks like a man is down on the field at the last play.
The only reason Green Bay fell as far as they did is because they tied the Cowboys, but the Cowboys are winning.
Here we go. 7th play of this
They're winning games.
Third down and short.
It is a blatant these guys that fucking do these power rankings are complete fucking morons.
He escapes the pocket.
I don't know who they are. I'm sure we can find out. And I'll tell you, you give me the names and I will tell you they're fucking idiots. Whoever came up with this idea, and if they do it based on a point system, get the fuck out of here. Because that's not how you do fucking rankings.
They try to sneak it for the first.
They do coaches polls. They do strength of schedule is factored into the power rankings. Okay.
A running play gives the offense.
Who's the author?
The author of this week's rankings. No, this is week's.
Trying to run it with the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
And the defense is
Eric
all
Edholm
over the option on this
the
play.
author.
That play
Now,
came
click
out
on his.
NFL.com.
What does he do?
He is the lead draft writer for.
Drugs, apparently.
Second
He's
down
been
after that run
covering
on
the
the previous
NFL
play.
for more than 2 decades at the Sporting News, Pro Football Weekly, and Yahoo
The
Sports.
motion by the back now
So
forces the
these
defense to
power
adjust.
rankings are based off
The
of
junior able to
their
bring
draft,
him down
their
quickly.
fucking fantasy football.
See,
Guy's an
yeah.
idiot. This guy's an idiot. I take nothing that he says into account. This guy probably puts.
Wow.
Oh, this guy scored 40 points for the. We got to put them at number 1. Get the fuck out of here. This
Can they
guy's
keep
an
this
idiot.
championship game drive going? On the 11th play, they've got 3rd and short.
I wouldn't put money down on anything this guy says.
And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. Stopped right there at the line.
I mean,
I can
called
read
this
you
one?
the short
Interesting
little
call
tidbit
by,
he
I
wrote
guess,
here
the offensive
before
coordinator.
he put
Hands
up
it
the
off to the
rankings.
tight
Okay.
end, and I respect his
The
ability, but I'm
NFL.com
not
power
surprised it didn't gain
rankings
many
jinx
yards.
struck again.
Crucial play. Down
1 week
double
after I
digits in the
elevated the
second half,
Tampa
they're gonna
Bay
go for it on 4th down.
Buccaneers into the top spot, hesitantly I might add, They let me down by losing at Detroit and not in the heartbreaking last-second kind of way. Add in some bad injury news, and I'm sinking the Bucs cruelly and unmercifully. On the flip side, the top spot again belongs to the Lions, and you better believe I double-checked to make sure they were indeed on a bye week. But even with the humbling loss at Kansas City in Week 6, Detroit has a strong case for number 1. Speaking of the Chiefs, if the playoffs started today, they would not beat them. However, ask yourself this. Are they one of the best teams going right now? For me, it's an obvious yes. Seeding, after all, only means so much in mid-October. Right now, New England is the AFC's number 2 seed, with Denver at number 3. As you'll see below, a few teams made jumps or falls that might not appear befitting of what simply happened since we last met. Some of this is just cleaning up the roles a bit and taking a wider lens look at certain squads. Or as I like to call it with my kids, redoing last week's homework. There was a fair amount of that this week. You could go suck a dick, dude.
Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come up with a system because I love fucking with numbers.
Yes.
And the way we're going to do this is we're going to do it with strength of schedule. You get the highest strength of schedule from 1 to 32. It's a 32-point system. There's going to be 4 categories. Strength of schedule.
Win-loss has to be part of it too.
Win-loss. I can't do yards and shit don't figure in for me. So strength of schedule, win-loss. Strength of schedule at the beginning of the year. Okay? That will never change.
Right.
And then I could do an average of the rankings where they are offensively and defensively. Does that make sense? It's got 4 categories. 4 categories. So on 4 categories, that's 4 categories. I will do
What was the 4th one again?
Huh?
What was the 4th one again?
Strength of schedule, wins and losses. Got it?
Yeah.
Strength of schedule at the beginning of the year. So strength of schedule now. Does that make sense? Am I making sense to you all?
Sort of.
So you take the record. You take the record of the teams that you have played as your strength of schedule, or will play.
This is the strength of schedule.
As your strength of schedule. So it'll be based on the week before. Does that make sense? So the regular strength, so the strength of schedule for the rest of the season and the strength of schedule up to the point of that week. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it made sense. I'm just partly being a wise guy.
And then the average of the adding of the offense and defense. Well, I'll even put special teams in there.
Yeah, I was going to say special teams.
Does that make sense?
Average of offense and defense?
Huh?
Average of offense and defense?
And special teams.
Got it.
What that means is then I will add all of them up, them 4 categories. And if you have a high number, you suck. Or you can do 32 points being number 1 and on down. I can tell you where the Jets are already. Defensively, they're going to be like fucking 7th. But they're going to be
number 1.
Defensively, no, yeah, they'll be at a 1 offensively. But that's what we'll do. I'll figure something, and I'll share it with everybody in the chat.
I'll make it a Google Drive document so everybody here can see it.
Yep. And we'll even put it up on a graph up here, and I'll put it up there. So we'll do that. I'm sick and tired of fucking using this one because that guy.
He's a fucking moron.
He's a fucking idiot. I don't care if the guy has. I've been following NFL football for 2 decades. Just 2 decades?
He's so
motherfucker, I've been watching the sport since I was fucking 7. So does that make me a fucking expert? I don't think so. I've never played it down in the NFL. I just know football. I'm not saying I know what it's like to play the game of NFL football, but I do know what it's like to play football. Jesus That's just
Dropping back.
silliness on a
For the
whole
first
other
down.
level. All right. So the panel standings.
And it's incomplete again.
Rayshon had
I talked to defensive coordinators.
I'm so mad I switched.
10 points.
He would have had 11, but he changed his pick to the Falcons over the 49ers.
They kind of almost get offended
It
when
is
you
what
want
it
to talk
is.
to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about
Heather had 11 points. I had 11, and Tim had 12. The total, so let me see, 23, 31, 42 and a half, 48 and a half, 54 and a half, 64 and a half. Rayshon, that's what you have for points. 11,
Okay.
12,
Design quarterback run.
23,
The
32,
defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
52 and a half, 61 and a half, 72 and a half. That's what you have.
Nice.
23, 32, 41
Offense getting set. It's second down.
6 and a half, 54 and a half,
Here's the option play.
60. How the fuck do you have 72 and a half? Hold on.
They'll tackle him right at the
23,
25-yard
32,
line.
38
There
and a
you go.
half. Fuck me.
Counting is hard.
42 and a half, 51 and a half, 63 and a half.
Puts a lot of pressure on the
No way,
discipline.
that's 72, but I was gonna let you keep
23,
going.
32,
They've punted
41 and a
4 times
half,
already on the verge of a fifth. They
46
can't
and a
convert this
half.
third down.
54 and a half, 65 and a half. I have 65 and a half. Tim has, since he wasn't here the first week, he has 22, 31 and a half,
That made
36,
50.
48 and a half, 60 and a half points. So I am back
Wait.
in the lead. For
You-
the-
But none of us are really that far apart from each other.
No.
Which is
step up and make plays.
it's a testament to how well we are
Team now on to kick it
picking.
away. On to kick now for the fifth
Mhm.
game tonight.
All right. Is there anything you would like to discuss?
Choosing to return.
No, I'm good.
He's got some
Why? That's my question. Why did they reach out to Brandon Graham and asking him to come out of retirement?
Why did they?
Yes.
Why not?
off the play fake, looking to
They still
Why
think
should it?
well, I'm not saying he should. It's his decision. They probably feel that he can still play, and it's nothing wrong with reaching out and asking a player if he wants to come out of retirement. I don't think it's bad.
At least wait a year.
No, why? I mean, if they need him, because here's the reason why. I think he was a leader on that defense, and they're missing him.
They hurry the quarterback.
Could be.
That's an assumption. No, that's not me saying that's what it is. That's me saying, do you think it might possibly be they don't have the leadership? And he was that
realized coming into this game, they had to take
that
away
held
But at
them
what
together.
point do a person step up and take that role?
Well, I
There may
mean,
not be anybody
there
in the
may
locker
not
room
be anybody
capable.
that they trust or that they feel is actually capable of doing so.
It's Peoples. You bring him down, but not before.
I think what they could be saying is, look, you don't want us to reach out to this guy, you better step the fuck up.
Right.
Mhm.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's a message to the team, maybe. I don't know. I'm not out there. I'm not following Philadelphia Eagles stuff. So I apologize for this. That could be.
No, it's all good.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not.
I know for the Ravens. Just
Great
recently,
job by the
because of
defense
their
bouncing
losses,
back
they
after
have
allowing
removed
that big
all
gain
the
the play
quote-unquote
before. This is
distractions
potential momentum
from the locker
changer.
room.
A
And when I
team
read this
needs to
list
rally from a deficit like
of
this.
what was taken away from them, it's like, okay, so you're basically mommy and daddy took the toys away and they're grounded. They took video game consoles, TVs, ping
First down
pong
sack,
table, a
pushes the
pool
ball
table,
back. Second down
fucking
coming up.
all this games and shit out of the locker rooms. Like, why was it in there in the
Little eye candy here
Why
from the
not?
offense. Some
I
loose
mean,
snap
I
motion.
understand a TV if they want to watch footage or if they're trying to ice something that they did while working out or doing a
That's everything
workout
you want to see from them.
to help them relax and get that muscle strain away. I understand that. But why do you need 12 video game consoles,
Now he's gonna have to shake
fucking
that off and get ready to make that
a
next
pool
play.
table?
See if the
I
offense
don't
can
know.
move and
Heather, why did
change
it
that
just help me
information.
relax before the game? I guess. I don't know.
Well, this is
That's-
at M&T Bank, so they're not always there.
Forward on third and very long.
they're not always there, but
It's Smith.
these guys, I mean, they're under high pressure already. Because whether we can sit here and fucking criticize and ridicule and analyze and football's not fucking easy. It is not an easy sport. And this is where I find people that do nothing but complain. If you think you can do better, please apply for a fucking job. And we'll go on with that. That's all I'm saying. But these guys need to wind down somehow. And them sitting in the locker room, because they're there. High school kids go to school, and then on Friday, they go home, grab something to eat. They come back, and then they go into the locker room, put on their pads. They don't spend a lot of time in the locker room. To a lot of these guys on Sunday, and this is why I'm explaining why they have all these. That's their home for that day. So they have to do something to relax and unwind and calm down and get ready for the day. So I get what you're saying, but that's why.
That's their punishment. That you just
Take all of that out of the locker room.
right.
All right. Let me see. Game 1, Vikings at Chargers. That one is tomorrow night, and it's in Las Vegas.
Travel.
Take the time into consideration.
I'm going.
I'm going with the Chargers.
Why would it be Vegas?
That's what I was just thinking.
Or Los Angeles. I'm sorry. I get them too. I'm sorry.
Okay. At least I know I'm not going completely crazy. I'm going LA.
LA.
Yeah, I'm going with LA.
I also want
I'm gonna turn on my camera real quick. I want y'all to see what I got Heather on fucking.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Oh, that's sweet.
I got her that.
I'm using it.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me puppy dog eyes. She gave me puppy dog eyes. I'm like, yeah. What's that? Oh, if that's what I have to do, Jesus Christ! I spend thousands of fucking dollars on you, and I get. Ooh.
Not going to be easy here.
And then that's it.
Long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back.
Dolphins at the Falcons.
Quick throw, testing the middle.
Oh, Falcons.
Picked off. What a play.
Yeah, going with the
And he's
Falcons.
wrapped up after a solid return.
Yeah, Falcons.
I think Dolphin season over. What? We're going in week 6, week 5. It was over.
Bears at the Ravens.
I'm going with the Bears, man. I don't trust the Ravens no more.
Is
It's their first week back after a bye.
Lamar Jackson back? If he's back, I'm going with the Ravens.
Looking to pass.
Yeah, I'm going to go Ravens for now, but I may change.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid
I'm gonna go with the Bears, and I may change, but I also might forget to change. So I'm still sticking with the Bears.
Roquan Smith is back. Lamar Jackson has not been practicing after a bye.
That's okay. That doesn't mean he won't play. He knows the fucking playbook, and he's just doing stuff on the side.
quick pass. The catch is made. Powering through the defender.
Yeah, it's not
Heads out of
looking.
bounds after a solid gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a
I'm gonna go with the Ravens for right now.
leading his team to a nice
If Lamar Jackson does not play, I am going back
Coach
going
has
going
confidence of what he can
to
do.
the Bears. The Jets at the Bengals.
Bengals.
I agree.
Bengals.
I don't think the Jets could beat anybody.
They might be the Saints.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone.
Well,
Might.
The Bills.
I don't think the Buccaneers got what it takes to beat the Saints this week.
The Bills at the Panthers.
To avoid the big hit.
I'm going
Oh.
with the Bills. I'm going with the Bills.
Yeah, I'm going Bills in that one.
They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play.
Something wrong with me?
Play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines.
I'm going with the Panthers.
I love Panthers also.
Keep in mind,
We're getting a point either way, so it
We're getting a
doesn't
point
matter
either
who
way.
we pick.
I am just going with the Bills because I think the Bills are the better team. I'm not saying the Panthers aren't good. I just don't think they're at the level of a Bills roster yet. Now, I could be wrong, and I will be happy if that happens. I actually would like to one day be able to sit and say, there you go, Bobbitt, there's your Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Don't ever tell
I
me,
think they're
don't
getting
ever,
there.
the last conversation we had about football, he said, I don't think the Panthers are ever going to win a Super Bowl. And I said, it will come. It's patience.
I think it's going to happen within the next couple of years, I think. Because they're starting to get there.
Hey, Will You Poo just got a sack. All right.
Next game?
So on fourth down, here comes a
49ers at
field
Texans.
goal attempt.
Come on. I don't even have faith in the Texans, man. But you got to keep in mind that travel. Right, guys? That west coast to the south or east, however y'all want to spin it, you got to be in mind with the travel.
What?
I'm making that a shirt.
Okay. I'll buy it. Keep the travel in mind. The Bills, are you talking about the 49ers and Texans?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, it's, so here's the thing about that. Yeah, but it is only one time zone.
I'm going with
It's
the
not as
49ers.
far- and it's not as far as of a trip.
And they're traveling with the wind. not against it.
Now, a travel from, well, it's two time zones. So, I mean, we could,
Yeah, you
but
forgot about Mountain.
we'll see. It's Houston.
I'm going with the Niners.
No. So it's easier to travel east than it is west because you're losing time. From east to west is much harder because you're gaining time. When I mean actually you're losing time if you go east to west. You're gaining time if you go west to east.
Yes.
So you're getting that hour back. You're losing that hour if you're going towards
Sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or
Um,
your offensive tackle. And seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
So who's got what?
Got Niners.
I'm gonna go with the Texans.
I'm going Niners.
It's one of those games. Well, no, actually, I am sorry. I am changing my pick. I'm the 49ers. I don't know what's going on with the Texans. I really don't.
Exactly.
But I mean, I'm gonna take into consideration it's gonna be a lot closer than people think. So the travel will be an issue. Just the travel issue. The Browns at the Patriots.
I'm going New England.
I'm going Cleveland.
How about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground?
I'm going with the Patriots.
First and 10 play coming up.
But don't be surprised.
Right?
Browns-
If you say anything about the travel.
They're
No.
practically neighbors.
They're practically neighbors. They're both in the same time zone. The Giants at the Eagles.
Eagles.
I take the Eagles as well.
Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles.
After that previous play.
I think it'll be closer than we're expecting, though.
Sure.
It's got a chance to be, that's for sure.
The Buccaneers at the Saints.
Brings him down.
I am going with the Saints.
I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I'm going Bucks.
This is for you, Aaron. I'm going with the Saints.
Offense been in reverse here.
The
Now
Titans are at the
way
Colts.
to go to convert
Colts.
this third down.
Colts.
We're trying to run it with the option. That's a good effort on the run.
I am in agreement.
Just short of the mark.
Yo, imagine the Titans win. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. The Cowboys at the Broncos. Are the Cowboys going to be able to outscore the Broncos? Or are the Broncos going to be able to outscore the Cowboys? Now, we know that the Broncos can put up points,
especially late in the game.
but it's whether or not, because again, the 40 rule, the 40-point rule for the fucking Cowboys. If you can score more than 40 points, you're winning. You have to score more than 40 points.
I think the Broncos defense is gonna
I hope so.
refrain them from scoring. With that being said,
here's the thing, and I hope you're right, but here's the thing. They've gone up against the Packers. They actually have the best defense in the league, and the Cowboys scored 40 points on them.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator.
Statistically, the Packers have a better defense than anybody in the league. Or are what like top 3, I think they are. They have the best run defense, and their pass defense is like top 10, and they don't give up a lot of points per game. Cowboys put up 40 and had almost 400 and some odd yards against Packers. So,
well,
Packers have a better defense than who are they playing?
Broncos. Oh,
yeah, the Packers have a better defense than the Broncos, statistically.
With this Cowboys and Broncos, I think Broncos is a better defense. They are home, and I think they will be extremely aggressive in this game because it's the Cowboys. Everyone knows Cowboys is a decent team. They're a playoff team.
Yeah.
And I think Denver is coming in hot this year. We already said it in the beginning of the season.
I agree. Go ahead.
I think Broncos is taking this.
I'm going Denver on that.
I am going with Dallas.
I won't be surprised if Dallas win now, but
Dallas is going to for sure score 20 some.
Yeah, who's the home team?
The Broncos.
So Cowboys are going to be playing in thin air.
Yeah, that's one thing. They are going to be playing with thin air. That's where Denver is.
Yep.
That is an advantage. You have to take that into consideration. However, Dallas isn't going to change just because they're in thin air. They have the guys on offense. Again, I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. If the Broncos are as good of a defense as you think, they had better score at least 29 to 30 points. They will not win this game if they do not at least get into the 20s.
if they lose, I would just switch my pick.
All right, next game.
All right. Packers at the Steelers. This is a Sunday night game.
I get to see it.
I am going to go. It is in Pittsburgh. Green Bay does struggle there at times. However, I think Green Bay is going to win this game. It's going to be a low-scoring game. I don't think either team is going to have like 800 yards. You will be lucky to see more than 500 yards total in this game.
It's definitely going to be one of those bulldog games.
And you're probably the over/under in this game is probably like 40. I don't think there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game.
I'm going to go with the Steelers, and the only reason why I'm going to go with Steelers is because I know Aaron Rodgers know how to defeat his past team.
He's never played them. I don't know. The Packers have changed what they do. I want you to keep in mind. Yes, he knows. He knows. If you've watched Green Bay over the last 3 years now, they are not what they were when Aaron Rodgers was there. They're more gadget, not trick plays. But they have guys, they have like 3 gadget guys on this team that can do things that will really confuse the defense. The problem is Aaron Rodgers, everybody's like, oh, he knows this offense. This isn't. He wouldn't run these plays. So what you're seeing from Matt LaFleur is what he's wanted this team to be for a few years now, and he's able to do that with a semi-mobile quarterback and a guy that he's young, and he couldn't really do this kind of stuff with Rodgers. Rodgers was snap throw at the end of his career. He wasn't rolling out and like he was when he was younger and throwing 50-yard bombs. That's not Aaron Rodgers anymore. And I get that, and he gets that. It's going to be close. I'm going to take Green Bay, but it's going to be like 20-17. 20-13, 14, something like that. It's not going to be a high-scoring game at fucking all. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Pittsburgh won because they have a really solid defense.
Who are you taking, Tim?
Green Bay.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is
I'm sorry. And the last game of the night is the Commanders at the Chiefs.
Chiefs, come on. Good night.
I am going to take the Chiefs because it is in Kansas City and it has nothing to do with them.
looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone.
I'm going Chiefs on that.
I'm saying Chiefs because they're just a better team compared to Commanders.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So there you go. And with that said, I'm going to end it here. I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys got anything that you want to finish up with? Heather, is there anything
I'm good.
before you have to go?
I'm good.
All right, Heather's got to go make sure Wendy's in bed. You guys have a great night. Rayshon, you got anything?
I'm good.
Tim, you got anything?
Nope, I'm good.
All right. And with that said, I don't have anything. I want to thank everybody for being here. We'll talk to you later. Everybody have a great night.